Hey everyone, it's Rick. Rick Sells Tools on YouTube. Rick Sells Tools on eBay. Another tool haul. I don't totally remember what's in here. I know this one I'm pretty sure is full of a ton of sockets. I'm not exactly sure what this one has in it. I'm gonna open up this one first, so give me 1 second. So that box I just moved over weighs 19 pounds. I'm pretty sure it's 19 pounds of sockets. This one I'm not exactly sure, because sometimes, you know, you're doing these online estate auctions and it's just the pictures are really bad shape. You see a couple things you like and you take a shot, and I believe this entire haul that I'm going to show you I won for around $40 with $30 in shipping. So I'm about $70 into this, and I honestly cannot remember what's in here. We're about to find out. Wow, this is heavy. And this says Craftsman, made in the USA. So let's get, whoa. Let's get that box on. All right, let's do this first. Let me turn around so you can see it. It's dusty, I'll tell you that. What do we have? You're gonna see it before me. What is in here? Craftsman, made in the USA, and the first thing I see is a gear wrench box. There's a lot of stuff in here. How are we gonna do this? Let's see. Let's just move this on over here and let's start with this. This is gear wrench. It may shock you if you guys do estate sales or online auctions that you'll hear a lot of us say, I have no idea what I bought. And I'm telling you, I have no idea what I got. I bought some paper. So what do we have here? Boy, they lined everything in here. Interesting. So the container says gear wrench. This is a no-name 3-inch extension. This is a Craftsman, looks like it's a G44261, 5 or 6-inch extension, 3/8 drive. Got another little socket hanging out here. Indestro Super 7/16. What a mishmash here, man. This is a Pittsburgh 13 millimeter. What ratchet is this? TAT 5177 made in Taiwan. I have no idea what this thing is. It's a TAT 5177 made in Taiwan, I guess. Okay, so let's look at these. Gear wrench, 3/8 drive, 1/2 inch. Gear wrench, 3/8 drive, 3/8. Ace Hardware 1/2 inch. So we got 2 1/2 inchers in here. Ace Hardware 9/16. Husky 11/16. Gear wrench 9/16. What is that? 3 9/16? Nope, 2 9/16. Then we have a double square. This Indestro, the 7/16 that's a double square. I'll just put that right there. And then another 13 millimeter will go here. And then this is a no name 13/16. And this is a no name. All right, I promise you I didn't get this whole entire tool haul for this. So let's get this out of here. I am not going to spend a lot of time on this because there's a lot of other goodies, but let's try to get this bag open. I'm pretty sure between that box over there and this bag and this, there's way over 100 sockets. Just, you cannot make out all the brands. It's impossible. Okay, let's start pulling sockets out and see what we got. Interesting. Gator grip by Endeavor. Oh, it's that funky thing where you put the bolt in it and it's adjusting. This is a 7/8 1/4-inch drive, no name. Craftsman 3/4 inch G4337, 6-point, 3/8 drive, 1/4-inch drive. Sorry, 3/8 drive. And it was Gabriel Sanchez's. Gabriel Sanchez, good job. This is a 5/8 deep. Can't read it. Craftsman 14 millimeter deep. G4344 12-point 1/2 inch drive, 11/16 Craftsman. These are all going to get soaked in simple green and then put in the tumbler. 47507, I believe. That's an H14 Duralast. All of this stuff's going to be for sale on eBay, but it's going to get cleaned up. This is a I can't remember the name. It's PT. Is that Central Pneumatic? It's chrome vanadium W32326 13/16 1/2 inch drive. 17 millimeter, 6-point. These are really rusty. This is gonna have to go in evapor rust. Can't read it. Doesn't matter right now. 5/8 KT Pro with a bolt stuck in it. That's a 3/4 inch Klein Made in the USA, 3/8 drive. That's a rust bucket. That's a 10 millimeter. Kobalt, Taiwan, 17 millimeter Craftsman, 3/4 inch China, Kobalt. They're not always exciting in the beginning. 1/2 inch no name. If you guys know what PT, it's PT, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what that stands for. I know it. 1/2 inch drive. Taiwan, Kobalt, Kobalt. Okay, I'm gonna burn through these and throw them off to the side. Craftsman, Sears, Craftsman, 11/16. This is a G, Sears, Kobalt. This one's still got the organizer stuck to it, Husky. Now, as bad as these look sometimes, and I've got literally a few thousand more tools to list, and I've listed, you know, 500, 600, 700 tools. As bad as this looks so far with the rust, I've still to this day never lost money. I've always, you know, doubled to 15 times my money. So it's just sometimes you have to put a little more elbow grease than others. So with this, probably going to go into simple green and then evapor rust and then into the tumbler. But I might have paid, you know, I might have paid 5 cents for this and sell it for $3. You know, that's 40 times, 50 times return. You start adding that up over a lot of tools, that's a lot of money. Craftsman 7/16. Can't read it. These, I think it's a double E. These are really beat up. So what this is, just so you guys know, when you see things like this and it says property evidence. So this is police seized items. Somebody, you know, they're in jail or they got arrested or they're whatever. The police seized it. It could be back child support. It could be a lot of different things. They're not paying the bills. Somebody came after them. So you'll see these bags say that. So this is all, everything I'm showing you today is police seized. They're police seized items. I get a lot of that. That's sometimes where you get some of your best deals. Because when these auction houses sell these police seized items, whatever they sell for is what they sell for. And I've seen deals that you cannot believe. And it's just the city monitoring the auction house, so it's all legal. And I've bought $200 Snap-on ratchet for $3. I just so happened no one saw it except me. And that's what it has to sell for. So that's what we're dealing with here. All of this is going to get soaked, and maybe I'll do an after where I show these after. These are just, a lot of these are going to get thrown out. But I want you to see everything that's out there that you're able to get at auction. There's some good pieces in here. Wait till we get to that 19-pound box. That's an SK, just out of the blue. Power built chrome vanadium 10, wobble 10. I'm making a dream package of everything that I've collected that's 10 millimeter. I'm gonna add this to it. Hey, that's 10 millimeter also. Cool. Now, if I was to stop right now and rate this, this is the worst haul I've ever had, except, so if you take a look right there, that's a pile of rust. There are some good ones in there. They're all gonna have to get soaked in simple green, evapor rust, and then into my tumbler. But that box right there, that's 19 pounds of sockets, and I'm not sure they're this bad. So let's hope not. Let's party. Be right back. So cross your fingers if you like my videos that it's not more of the same. Hey, there's our packing material, a garbage bag, which is all I've seen so far is garbage. A little more promising here, a little bit more, just from the top. But it's definitely gonna turn out to be hundreds of sockets. So some of you like a lot of detail, some of you don't. And as I'm going through this, if it's a Kaka socket. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but the first one is not a Kaka socket. Now keep in mind, if I have 10, 20, 30, maybe 300 sockets and I paid $70, that's 70 divided by 300 is 10 cents would be $30. So 25 cents each, and then you get a 6128 PNC 7/8 socket. That's darn sure not worth 20 cents. So that's a nice first pull out of this bag. That's a 1-inch Craftsman 1/2-inch drive V with a bottle cap in it. That's a 12-point. That's a Proto 5336 1/2-inch drive. Proto. That's a, back to that PT. I'll see if I can get you a better view of it. It's right next to my finger. And I know the name, and I just, I'm blanking on it. W3 3238 7/8 1/2-inch drive with a socket in it. Cool. Look at that bonus socket. Taiwan. I'm trying to pull the big ones out first. There's some big ones in here. Proto 5438 1/2-inch drive. That's a biggie. 1 in 3/16, I believe. Hard to read. I'll tumble it and we'll be able to see it. That's that PT 3/4 inch 1/2-inch drive. That's a Husky. Some of these are hard to read. Taiwan. Spark plug socket. Can't read it. I'm not going to bore you trying to figure out how to read 300 sockets. If I can't read it right away, I'm putting it down. That's that same PT, which is going to hit me at the end of the video what company that is. 15/16 1/2-inch drive. 6-point. There's some big sockets in here. This is one of those double-sided. I think this is a lug nut. It's 13/16 and 13/16 on one side, 7/8 on the other side with a 1/2-inch drive down the middle. Husky, 1 1/8. This looks an awful like a Craftsman. There's no writing on it. This looks like Performance Parts, 19mm, whatever that is. 31mm Duro Indestro, 31mm 1/2-inch drive, 31mm. I'm gonna do something a little different today, guys. I'm just gonna fast forward this. I'm gonna pull them all out, spread them out, and I'll highlight some cool ones. Okay. Just to cut in for 1 second, this is to show you they're not all winners. You see some people that are doing these tool hauls, they're not all winners, and this might be my least productive one. I'm still going to profit. I don't think I have $70 into this, and just this row right here will get close to that. So not an exciting one here. I don't see any super duper hidden gems yet, but hell, it's fun. I get to spend time cleaning tools. Would have liked to have a little bit better selection, but sometimes you just can't tell, and you're taking a gamble when you're doing these. If you like Kobalt or Husky sockets, reach out because I've got a ton here. That's a G 3/4 inch 1/2-inch drive 6-point Craftsman. Well, I'll grab the camera and bring it in and show you up close. There's a lot of Kobalt, a lot of Husky, a lot of really rusty sockets. This is, I'm not gonna say it's a strikeout or a flyout because I'll still profit, but I'm not gonna make the 500 to 1,000%. Just right here, just these sockets right here will pay for all of it. This set, probably Facebook Marketplace for $10. But let me grab the camera, I'll bring you in. This one's not very exciting. You're gonna hear my voice go, hey, oh my God. Sometimes this is what happens. I can't even guess how many sockets here, but I have thousands more tools to show you in videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me get the camera real quick and I'll come in and give you a close-up of what we have here. Be right back. So everybody, real quick, hey, I hope this isn't the first video you've ever seen of mine, because this is like the least exciting video I've ever done. But when you're doing online hauls, if you're doing this to make a profit, they're not always going to be winners. This one's still going to be a winner, but not like some of the huge winners I've had. So let's look at this real quick and then we'll let you go. Okay, so here's that set, that mix mash hodgepodge. It's obviously not the right ratchet. The ratchet should have been that long, and it's just a mess of rusty sockets. There are Craftsmans and Protos, but there's a lot of Taiwan made. The Craftsman and the Protos what's going to save this haul. Those right there and those over there. We'll get to those in a second. But it's Craftsman, Proto. It's mostly Kobalt and Husky. That stretch right there is going to pay for the whole haul. And again, everything here is going to be listed eventually. Rick sells tools on eBay. I'm not sure how much of this will be. I'm going to say maybe 20 of these, and the rest are going to go on Facebook Marketplace. Here's a top view. Just to give you an idea, it's a lot of, I don't even know how to do this. It's a lot of sockets. Anyway, guys, so that's, hundreds of sockets. Not exciting. Hope you enjoyed the video. Watch other videos if you want more excitement. Tons more videos coming. Tons more videos coming. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.